Why Japan chose to strike Pearl Harbor instead of another country. By 1941, Japan was already at war across Asia. It had invaded China, occupied parts of Southeast Asia, and was rapidly expanding its empire. But one country stood in its way more than any other: the United States. America wasn't fighting Japan directly, but it was quietly strangling it. The U.S. cut off Japan's access to oil, steel, and critical materials. Without oil, Japan's military would grind to a halt within months. From Japan's perspective, this wasn't diplomacy. It was an existential threat. Japan faced a choice: back down from its expansion or remove the obstacle. That obstacle wasn't Britain or China. It was the U.S. Pacific Fleet. The fleet was based at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, thousands of miles from the American mainland, but close enough to block Japanese movement across the Pacific. As long as the fleet existed, Japan could not safely seize resource-rich territories in Southeast Asia. Japan's military leaders believed war with the United States was inevitable. Their strategy wasn't to defeat America permanently. They knew that was impossible. Instead, they hoped a single devastating strike would cripple U.S. naval power long enough to secure territory and force Washington into negotiations. Pearl Harbor was chosen because it concentrated America's battleships in one place. Destroy them, and the Pacific would be temporarily open. On December 7, 1941, Japanese aircraft launched a surprise attack that sank or damaged much of the fleet. But they missed critical targets: aircraft carriers, fuel depots, and repair facilities. Instead of breaking American will, the attack unified the nation overnight. Japan didn't attack Pearl Harbor because it was the easiest target. It attacked because it believed eliminating American power there was the only way to survive its own ambitions, a calculation that ultimately sealed its fate.